Hi everybody, thank you for rejoining me on my campaign through God mode difficulty on God of War Chains of Olympus. So in this room we are going to be facing a new enemy. These are the Flame Guards, and their normal attacks can be blocked. However, they do one move that's completely blockable to us at this point without the sun shield. So in a moment after I murder this guy, I'll show you what's going on, because there's going to be another pair of these same enemies spawning over here. So the move you want to look for is this one that they're going to do right over here. It's that one right there, where they do that somersault and then they slam home with that flame attack. At this point in the game, if that hits you, you're in trouble. It's going to deal a lot of damage to you. And also, this enemy type cannot be grabbed. The only time you can grab them is if they have the circle prompt over their head, like I'm doing right now, and then it's just a quick time button press to win. But you really get penalized hardcore in this game for failing quick time events. It's really I don't like it whatsoever. I don't agree with it. But that is the Flame Guard. There are other versions of the Flame Guards who shoot projectiles, but for now, on this video, we're just going to be dealing with these guys. And so we're also going to be heading on over here to get the Sun Shield, which is going to allow us to parry. I'll point it out. But first of all, let's just hit the save point and head on over here, and then break these objects. These two rooms, once we get down the lift, we're going to be in a room that's exactly the same as this room, with the same exact geography, and it's extremely symmetrical, so you know where all these pots are, just due to the fact that they're all placed in a symmetrical pattern. So it's really nice like that, and I like when the game is symmetrical. It always pisses me off when things get asymmetrical in a game like this, because I don't know, I'm a weird dude, but I guess, I don't know. I do like the event over here. So we're going to be heading on down this lift, and to actually activate it, you just need to hit these two buckles here on either side of this lift. They take quite a bit of hits, but you do get 10 orbs each time you hit them, or kill them rather. So I missed that guy, but I like to do this method here, especially on this part where the elevator is going down and we're kind of staying where we were in the air up here, defying gravity. It's really fun, and I know it's a cheap method, but I would really recommend that method for dealing with enemies like this. And so basically here I was just having fun, seeing how much hang time I could get, and I actually got a new record for myself of staying in the air. So once the enemy's dead, just to remain staying in the air, press the triangle button to kind of flip the enemy up towards where you are, and then just keep grabbing them with the circle button. So I did it one more time right here, got even more hang time, so it was really cool. But make sure when you do hit the ground, you don't get hit by any splash damage of these guys' attacks, because it could deal heavy damage to you. So the other enemy who pops in down here is the Death Guard. Now this guy has a shield on his person that can only be destroyed with the square triangle move, or if you have the blades up to level 3, that move right there, the Spirit of Hercules. So in a moment you're going to see me hit the start menu to upgrade to level 3. So I'm going to be able to do the triangle combo without having to do the exorbitant button presses. These guys, his attacks can be blocked. There's a couple that can't, if I'm not mistaken. I should also point out that see how his shield regenerated there. As you're fighting this guy and dealing with this guy, you're going to notice that he gets his shield back after X amount of time passes. So it's just like in God of War 1 when they introduce us to the guys with the magic shields, and then there's that little prompt that says the magic shields need to be destroyed with the plume of Prometheus. So it's the same conceit here, except we're dealing with a completely different enemy. I don't mind those enemies too much whatsoever. They're a lot easier than the Morpheus beasts whom I hate very much. But anyway, so just grab up here. Definitely save up all your magic, because in the next video we have a very tough fight with a Morpheus beast, 2 Morpheus beasts actually. So I knew what was coming. I just didn't know like how close that battle was to where I actually was. But in this next room, we're going to be getting a couple more chests, and then knocking down a couple of pillars. There's no enemies over here, but there are boxes to the left, and I believe, yeah, the only thing to the right is that statue that you can break. So all you do is just press the O button, and then there's no quick time events after that. Just grab these 2 treasure boxes, and if I know myself, I'm sure I went back to that statue and broke it, being the anal type that I am. Yep, of course I did. Of course I ran all the way back over here to get 10 orbs from the statue. That's me all the way. But it's important. It's really important to get every single orb in this game, because you never know if you don't want to come up a couple orbs short at the end of the game and not be able to upgrade something important. That's just that's bad news. So anyway, head on this column, and it's going to be like a bridge for you to cross, and then there will be a cutscene which I edited out. I don't put any of the cutscenes in this game, except the only ones I leave in are the unskippable like transitional scenes that kind of give the game like its regular beat. I don't because you can't skip the cutscenes when you're first playing the game, but once you unlock this mode, then you can just press X to skip them all. So there's 2 boxes down here, orbs, and then I think another Gorgon Eye in the other box to the right. So basically, to paraphrase what I was saying, all the cutscenes that I can't skip I include in this guide, but the ones that I can skip by pressing X, then those will not be seen in this guide. So in here is the throne room, where the sun shield is kind of trapped in the throne. So all you need to do is just destroy the throne, and then you get to access the sun shield. And then how the sun shield works is that you could start blocking the unblockable attacks of these flame guards just by tapping the L1 button. Now, if you hold the L1 button and try to just block, you're still going to get hit damage severely. So I'm pulling up the menu here just to show you what we have currently available for this. All we have is the Helios Reverse, which essentially is just tapping the L1 button before an attack, and that's the same way you do parrying. So if I were to just hold the block button down while they were doing that unblockable attack, I would get damaged. And you might be saying to yourself, well, doesn't that defeat the purpose? It does if you're not thinking of it correctly, but the way it works is that you're supposed to tap the L1 button at the point of impact, and then that will allow you to use your shield to block that attack, which traditionally so far is unblockable. And I really didn't look into it at this point, but I should have upgraded to level 2 of the shield at this point. I wasn't aware of what was going on in the menu as far as my options. I just wanted to slay these guys and practice that Helios move that I called up. But the really good thing about the Sun Shield is that at level 2 it allows you to start parrying with the square and triangle button, and it's just a one-time upgrade of only 1,500 orbs. So it's just like the bow and arrow in God of War 3, where it's also a one-time upgrade, and I think in that game it's 2,500 orbs. But it's just a one-time upgrade that allows you to have a stronger projectile from your bow. So it's the same kind of thing working here. So once you have cleared those enemies, you want to smash the pot to the left, and then there's a statue over here, and also a well-concealed chest. Although if you go into this area, it's hard not to see that chest. But so that's how I would definitely recommend upgrading the Sun Shield at this point in the game because it's so cheap. It's only $1,500, and it's going to help you. It's going to enable you to parry, which is something that's going to be indispensable and which you need to start practicing right away, unless you're already good at this game. This guide is mainly for people who can't beat the game and need help. So I'm not the best, but I'm pretty damn fucking good. But I don't like to say that I'm the best, because that's just stupid. There could be people better than I am, somewhere, and they probably are. It's just I don't, and it's not about bragging. It's just about playing the game, having fun, and you could be good at a game and still not just show off all the time. There's going to be a lot of instances here where you're going to have like a glowing object on a door. That just means you have to go up to it and activate it using the sun shield. So here is the save point, and before you save it, you probably want to smash everything in this room and then collect all the boxes, the health and mana boxes, and then go ahead and save it, because otherwise you're going to have to do this every single time prior to the fight up ahead, which is extremely difficult, but a tad bit easier than the other one with the satyrs. So just run on over here and then hit the save point for yourself.